The first half of the 20th century was a period of profound transformation for Missouri, shaping its identity and solidifying its place in the national narrative. From burgeoning industrial centers to the heartland's agricultural struggles, the state navigated immense challenges and contributed significantly to America's story. This era saw Missourians confront global conflicts, economic collapse, and societal shifts, leaving an indelible mark on the Show Me State. As the 20th century dawned, Missouri was a state caught between its agrarian past and an industrializing future. St. Louis and Kansas City emerged as vital urban hubs, attracting migrants and fostering diverse economies. These cities became centers of manufacturing, transportation, and cultural innovation. The Progressive Era brought calls for reform, addressing issues like child labor, public health, and political corruption. Missourians actively participated in these movements, seeking to modernize governance and improve living conditions. Rural areas, however, faced different struggles, including fluctuating crop prices and limited access to modern amenities. Missouri consistently played a pivotal role in national politics throughout this period. Its status as a swing state often made it a battleground in presidential elections, drawing significant attention from both major parties. The state produced influential figures who shaped American policy. One of the most notable political forces was the Pendergast machine in Kansas City, led by Tom Pendergast. This powerful political organization controlled local and state politics for decades, influencing everything from public works projects to judicial appointments. Its reach extended to national Democratic circles, demonstrating Missouri's political clout. When the United States entered World War I in 1917, Missouri responded with unwavering patriotism and commitment. Thousands of young men volunteered or were drafted into military service, joining units like the famed 35th Infantry Division. Missourians served with distinction on the battlefields of Europe. On the home front, the state mobilized its resources to support the war effort. Factories shifted production to wartime goods, and farmers increased output to feed troops and allies. Liberty bond drives and rationing became common, uniting communities in a shared national purpose. The war significantly boosted Missouri's industrial capacity and fostered a stronger sense of national identity. Following the Great War, Missouri, like the rest of the nation, experienced the economic boom and cultural shifts of the Roaring Twenties. Urban centers thrived with new industries and entertainment, while rural areas continued to grapple with agricultural challenges. The decade brought both prosperity and underlying economic vulnerabilities. The illusion of endless growth shattered with the stock market crash of October 1929. This event marked the beginning of the Great Depression, plunging Missouri and the nation into an unprecedented economic crisis. The optimism of the 20s quickly gave way to widespread anxiety and hardship. The Great Depression hit Missouri with devastating force, impacting every sector of its economy. Unemployment soared in cities like St. Louis and Kansas City, leading to widespread poverty and homelessness. Soup kitchens and bread lines became common sights as families struggled to survive. Farmers already facing low commodity prices endured further hardship as demand plummeted and foreclosures increased. While not directly in the Dust Bowl, Missouri experienced severe droughts that exacerbated agricultural distress. Many rural families lost their land and livelihoods, contributing to internal migration. President Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal programs offered a lifeline to struggling Missourians. Agencies like the Civilian Conservation Corps, the Public Works Administration, and the Works Progress Administration provided jobs, built infrastructure, and offered much-needed relief. These programs helped mitigate the worst effects of the Depression and laid the groundwork for recovery. Just as Missouri began to emerge from the Great Depression, the world plunged into another global conflict. World War II once again called upon the state's resources and its people. Missourians answered the call with renewed determination, transforming the state into a vital hub for the war effort. Industrial centers ramped up production of aircraft, munitions, and other essential war materials. St. Louis became a major manufacturing center for military aircraft and ordnance. Military training facilities, such as Fort Leonard Wood and Camp Crowder, expanded dramatically, preparing hundreds of thousands of soldiers for combat. Missourians served in every branch of the armed forces and in every theater of the war. On the home front, women entered the workforce in unprecedented numbers, filling roles previously held by men. The war effort fostered a sense of unity and purpose, fundamentally altering Missouri's economy and society. The first half of the 20th century was a crucible for Missouri, forging its character through periods of immense change and challenge. From its political influence to its critical contributions in 2 world wars and its resilience during the Great Depression, Missouri played a central role in shaping the nation. The experiences of these decades left an enduring legacy, defining the spirit and strength of the Show Me State for generations to come.